Hello, EMMANUELS Montreal. We asked the question, why do we call March 15th the Ides of March? It comes from the Roman calendar, which means middle of the month. In English, we call it the Ides of March, March 15th. In Italian, it's Idi, I-D-I. In French, it's Ides. And in Greek, it's Mesontumina. So, Ides of March means middle of the month, but it's not exclusive to March. It's also applied to other months: March, May, July, and October. And for every other subsequent month, it is the 13th of the month, which is considered the middle of the month. So that's a little bit about the Ides of March and why we call March 15th the Ides of March. Now, how did Ides of March become? That has something to do with ancient Rome and Julius Caesar. And at his time, during his time, about 78 BC or thereabouts, there was some misunderstanding and he was taken out. To use a polite term, he was taken out. And hence, what ensued is turmoil in Roman civilization at that time. So that's how Ides of March was born. And thirdly and finally, how did the Ides of March become a pop culture entity in our society today? Basically, middle of the month in March usually is synonymous with wonky weather. I'm going to use the term wonky, like unbalanced. Today is a beautiful day. March 15th, 0 degrees, no wind, and it's sunny. But most of the time, weather is off balance. Also, economic unbalance happens in the middle of the month in springtime. So in the markets. And in other parts of the world, example, going back to weather, in Spain today, March 15th, 2022, they're having a red sandstorm, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, red sand. Can you picture red sand? Clouding up your distance. Wow. So there you go. That's why my definition, because I did some research and I couldn't find and pinpoint an exact reason why we use Ides of March as a pop culture phenomenon for today's society. So that's my definition of Ides of March. So there you go. Ides of March. So now you know. As Montreal continues.